Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Pinch of Petty podcast. We're your hosts, Sam
and Peach.
and we're just two best friends that finally decided to make that podcast.
Wow.
Shut up. You can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, and each week we'll be discussing life, dating, and current events with just a pinch of petty. Make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button, and thanks for joining in on our weekly yap session today.
Friend!
How's my friend doing, friend?
Friend, I'm okay, friend. Work is a little stressful and chaotic right now, but other than that,
Me too, friend.
Hun-
And
hunky-dory.
the vending machine at work, I've been friend, I have a confession, friend. I'm pretty sure
Oh boy.
I'm pretty sure I've had a Diet Coke every day this week.
It's okay,
And
friend.
it I see why they call them a fridge cigarette. I really do. Like literally I like when I'm just going through my day, it's been super stressful. I go and get a Diet Coke and it's like, oh,
Get the
it
brain
just and then
tinglies.
today was a really, really stressful day. Like I was putting fires out all day. And not literally, I'm not a firefighter, but metaphorical
Friend,
fires all day. And
I need to make friends with firefighters.
yeah.
But go ahead,
Oh,
friend.
I was gonna say I went to the vending machine to go get a Diet Coke today because out of all days this week, today I needed a Diet Coke. And
I understand,
the vending
friend.
machine was broken, friend. It was broken today. It breaks about once every 2 weeks. And
Oh
today
no, that's too often.
it really it's all the time. It's literally like somebody goes to get a drink and then it just gets stuck. It doesn't come out and then it says vending and then it just has a little circle of death on it.
Friend.
So today was one of those days.
Oh no.
And I complained about it. I complained about my day to one of my coworkers. And she gave me her Diet Coke.
Oh, friend, that's nice.
I know, that was real nice. So I was like, thank you.
Coming in clutch with the Diet Coke.
Mm-hmm.
Friend, maybe you need to buy drawer Diet Cokes.
I think I might need to
That soda machine sounds unreliable, friend.
yeah. The only thing is I want to bring it like if I got like just like a little case of the minis, I would need to find a place to hide it because we have the kitchen fridges, but people
Don't you have a drawer?
I guess, but I would want it to be cold.
You don't have ice?
Yeah, I do.
Friend, that's why it's a drawer Diet Coke, because it's for emergencies, friend.
You're right.
What happens when you want a Diet Coke, friend, and then the lady at work isn't there? She's out sick, friend. She's got COVID or some shit.
She does call out sick sometimes. Not often, but it has happened.
I don't know. I just feel like if you're having stressful times at work,
Yeah.
you gotta have a reliable source of Diet Coke.
Yeah. You're right, friend. You're right. I'm gonna have to
Friend,
get a Coke jar.
I don't want to make it. I don't think that I'm not trying to make you jealous, friend, but excuse me, my job has 9, 10, 11, 12 different places that have soda machines and snack machines. If one's busted, you just go to the next one.
Well, now you're just bragging, friend.
I'm sorry, friend. Oh, and when the cafe opens back up, it'll be 13.
Damn, friend.
But you are flaunting that Publix cup, so I mean, fair, easy. We're square right now. Get that cup out of my face.
If I find another one, I'll get it for you, friend.
I know, friend. I went to Publix. I didn't see them.
I got it on clearance. It was, how sometimes they put out little tables with some clearance items?
Mr. Clarence?
Oh, Mr. Clarence. You remember Mr. Clarence?
We love Mr. Clarence.
I have a story about Mr. Clarence, actually.
Tell me.
Okay, so Mr. Clarence was a coworker of ours for our listeners when Peach and I used to work together. Well, actually, we never worked together, but we worked at the same place.
We worked at the same place
and
at different times.
Right, at different times had a mutual friend. But Mr. Clarence worked there while Peach worked there, ended up retiring when I was working there. But actually, he didn't really retire. He retired, quote unquote,
Yes,
because
I
they
remember
pushed him out.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, they pushed him out.
Yeah.
He was not happy about it because he had worked there for many, many years. I don't know how long, but Mr. Clarence was there
I
for
think
a
he
long
was
time.
25 years in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, he got pushed out basically, and one day he came back and was acting all weird,
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about
and
this.
he
Yeah.
pretended like he had a gun in
Mm.
his jacket pocket.
Not smart. Not smart, Mr.
And
Clarence. Not
everybody was
smart.
really freaked out. And
I
I
believe
was
that.
I was freaked out because I was like, I mean, I love Mr. Clarence. We all, Mr. Clarence was a great guy. But
Yeah. Love Mr. Clarence.
that little, because you never know. You
Joke.
never know
Yeah.
how someone's gonna react to,
Yeah.
getting,
How soon after he was forced out did he do that?
I mean, within the week. So it was pretty,
Ugh,
yeah,
Mr. Clarence.
it was pretty fresh. And we were all pretty like, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm just joking with you guys," and we're like, "Okay."
My story about Mr. Clarence is much, much sweeter, and it should be noted that they did push him out. Somebody did tell me about that.
Yeah.
It might not have been you, now that I think about it, but I used to call him Dr. Clarence because he's got to make his rounds. Like, he would get in at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it would be noon, and he would still be going by to everybody's desk. How you doing today? It's like,
Somebody's got to
Dr.
do
Clarence
it.
is making his rounds. Somebody's
Yeah.
got to do it. But I remember I was going through a breakup, like a really, like nobody. I was inconsolable. Nobody had the words that I needed to like even begin the process of healing. I was devastated after this breakup, and Mr. Clarence comes up to me. He's like, "What's going on with you, baby?" Like, you know how he
Yeah.
was. And I'm like, "Mr. Clarence, this girl broke my heart, Mr. Clarence." I was like 23 years old, sad as hell. He's like, "Let me tell you something. I'm gonna explain it to you. Women are like buses.
Okay.
As soon as one leaves, another will be along shortly." And I was like, "You know what, Mr. Clarence?" Okay.
You got a point there, Mr. Clarence. You really do.
Mr. Clarence. Okay, Mr. Clarence. All right, Mr. Clarence. Like he saw, like he'd ask me, it had been like a week or two where I was just like dragging my feet and bummed and not being myself, around like being a silly goose.
Yeah.
And he'd just be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And when I finally confided in him what was going on, he was just like, that was his advice. And I gotta I mean, to this day, it's still in there. I'm like, yeah, there'll be another one. Another one will
solid
come along.
advice. I like when advice is
Yeah.
just simple,
Yeah.
like a nice
simple.
metaphor.
He finally was like, "All right, tell me what's going on."
Yeah.
And I told him, "Mr. Clarence, this broke my heart, Mr. Clarence." Frank, I did love Mr. Clarence. He didn't do anything, but he was good. He was a good guy.
He was a great guy.
And the bar for being a bad guy from that office is so high.
Oh God, it really is.
And the
That's
bar
really
is really
high.
high. But anyway, friend, let's digress.
Yeah, that was
Before we spill beans on
spill
where
too many
and who we're
beans,
talking.
and then people can.
Yeah, the beans are starting to dance a little bit there, Fran.
Yeah.
Fran, we need to talk about Beau is Afraid.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so for those of you that have not listened to our last episode, go ahead and go listen to it because we talk about Ari Aster, who is the director of several A24 films, Hereditary, Midsummer, and then also Beau is Afraid, and then also another one called Eddington that we need to watch. But anyways, it is.
Yep.
How would you describe it? Like cult horror, kind of? Like it's very weird, indie. indie horror.
I
don't know
definitely
how.
would describe it as an indie
Yeah.
vibe.
It's very
I
indie.
don't know if I would. I don't know if I would even label it as horror, friend. It's just freaking weird.
It is. Well, I would just say horror because of the gore that can be in it. Like some things can be like Hereditary. I mean,
That one's scary,
yeah,
friend.
that one's pretty horror. Midsummer, there's some, but okay. Beau was afraid. So Beau was afraid.
Wait, hold on. Heavy spoilers. Heavy spoilers
Heavy
ahead.
spoilers. Yes, heavy spoilers ahead. Beau was afraid, directed by the one and only Ari Aster, and star actor was Joaquin
Joaquin.
Phoenix, and it is a
Yes.
3-hour movie, 2 hours and 59 minutes to be exact. So if you want to watch this one, you're gonna have to pull up a comfy chair, get some popcorn.
Popcorn is. I think that at the beginning of the movie, it specifically says, "Don't watch without popcorn."
Yeah,
I might be making that
get
up,
some
but who knows? You'll have to.
blankies, dim the
Yeah,
lights.
get your doggy.
As soon as it started, I was like, oh, this is going to be an experience. Like, I needed to, like, we couldn't be doing things in the background, cleaning up the kitchen, whatever.
No.
Like, everything needed to be settled. The lights needed to be off, needed to have popcorn in hand, some blankies, and ready for.
Friend.
Yeah.
I think Ari Aster is just like, that's just par for the course at this point, because remember I told you when I started Midsummer,
Yeah.
I was like 5 minutes in and I paused it and said, I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
I gotta get comfy.
Yep.
Yeah, Beau is Afraid is definitely you just jump right into it. There's no coziness in the beginning there where you're like, oh, okay, it gets right into the heat.
Yeah.
Fran, I've been thinking about this since yesterday, and I thought it was really cute how we were texting about the movie yesterday, but also not talking about it. Like, we wanted to talk about it, but we didn't.
Like, we gotta save it. We gotta save it for the podcast.
Like, I thought it was so cute. I was like, I want to talk to her about it so bad, and I could tell she wants to talk to me about it. So we just like got to a point where we just stopped texting each other. Like, we didn't say goodbye, we didn't say anything. We just stopped texting. Friend, this movie is a fucked up version of The Truman Show. That's my boop synopsis.
Okay.
Quick little snap.
I can see that. Yeah, it definitely gave very like dystopian vibes for me also, and just like the way that it was set, like where he lived was just like Skid Row on crack. Like it was crazy, and that was the part that was so confusing to me at the beginning, because if you haven't seen it and you don't care about spoilers, Joaquin Phoenix lives in this tiny like apartment building, and it's literally like Skid Row on crack. Like there's people fighting and killing each other in the streets. There's no police, no laws. It is just this chaotic just urban jungle, and he literally has to do a full sprint to get, like, as soon as he gets into that neighborhood, he has to full sprint into his apartment so that people don't follow him or people don't get into the apartment building. And there's just like swarms of people waiting to get inside somewhere and just rob shit or destroy shit. And that part was so, I'm like, how is he?
He was hauling titties, boy. He was moving.
Like, Jesus. Yeah, I think I definitely at first I was like, okay, this is like an amplification of an anxiety disorder.
Yes. So totally, in line with every movie of RA's that I've seen. Yeah, we're on a first name basis.
Yeah.
It's definitely the question of, is this really happening, or is this person suffering from a severe mental illness?
Right.
But I think, okay, so I can admit that when I first watched it, I was genuinely just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when I got to the end, I feel like when I got to the end, I had the moment of like, click. It all just, as soon as I saw the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fuck it. We warned about spoilers. As soon as I saw the casket at the end,
Yeah.
I was like, it's all made up. Like, something about that.
Didn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Something about the way the body was in the casket. I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. And it's a Jewish ceremony.
Right, because they were Jewish.
Yeah, and he's saying when he talked to the attorney,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, it takes 3 days. Like you're humiliating your mother. You have to get here. It was like, oh, they're Jewish. Like that when he said that, I was like, oh, okay, that's Jewish tradition. It has to be done within 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. So the idea of the presentation of the body in the casket, I was like, it's all a scam.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, friend, that I watched the same guy that did the Hereditary 9 hours or 7 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and then that guy has one for Beau is Afraid, and
Really
I've
good?
watched it, and I've not as good, honestly. I
Okay.
think because I didn't enjoy the movie as much as I enjoyed Hereditary
yeah.
and Midsummer.
I'd say Midsummer is definitely my favorite out of the 3. We are gonna have to watch Eddington, also because Pedro Pascal is in
Yes.
it. I'm gonna have to watch that one.
And Joaquin Phoenix.
And Joaquin Phoenix. But
Joaquin
I
Phoenix.
started to think that this was all like in his head when he actually got the call from that his mother died. So we already said spoilers ahead, but he was supposed to get on a plane to go visit his mother. He ends up, what was it? Oh, he's about to leave, but then forgets something, and then his luggage and his keys are stolen out of the door. Keys are stolen out of the door, luggage is stolen, and then he starts having anxiety. He has to take his medication, and then he's all out of water. His water's not working, so he has to run across the street, but he's afraid to leave his apartment because somebody has his keys, and like he can't get back in. And what if homeless people go into his? And then his mother dies, right? So for me, I have OCD, and like that is a typical pattern of like you're like ruminating on something terrible happening, and you're having all of these intrusive thoughts because if this you think he couldn't make it to go see his mother, and now he's thinking like worst case scenario is going to happen because he didn't go see he couldn't get on the plane to go see his mother, that the worst is going to happen. And then he gets that phone call that a chandelier fell on his mom's head, which is like the most insane way for somebody to die, which is like this sounds like OCD because it's just like a crazy like scenario. And that's what I was starting to think. I was like, I think this is all in his head, but honestly, I don't at the end, that's when I was like, okay, maybe it's not all in his head because it might just be his mother. Like, because now at the end, we realize the mother is alive, that she faked her own death, that she has this huge.
More than once.
Wait, more than once?
Yeah.
Wait, when was the other time?
When he chokes her.
Oh.
And then she's at his trial.
Yeah. But the trial is like, is that real? Because it seems so.
So that what they say. So I don't necessarily agree with this. I think that the mother is. It should be noted that the mother is a bajillionaire.
Yeah, she's like.
She owns the building that he lives in.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how to word this, but something about his reactions to his mother and the interaction with the therapist, I was like, this lady is severely abusive.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when the situation with the keys happened, okay, so I have a little bit of problems with movies that are like, oh, this person has these mental health disorders and he has OCD and he has anxiety and he has PTSD and he like as a person who has anxiety and PTSD, There's no fucking way I would ever leave my key like that in the door.
True. Very true.
You as a person with OCD.
Never. True.
It would never happen.
That would never happen.
It would never happen, right? Especially in such a bad community.
Oh, yeah. Just leave your door wide open,
So-
your luggage, everything out for...
Right.
Yeah.
No way.
True. Good point.
Never.
Good point, friend. I'm glad we're discussing this.
Never.
Yeah.
It would never happen. To me, it was implausible. Right? Like, I was like, no. So then my brain completely and totally, utterly rejecting him doing that organically made me be like, I don't know how, but his mom is doing this to him.
Yeah. Good point.
I don't know what it was. It was just something like, as a person who like lives and breathes it,
Yeah.
there's no way. There's just no way. just no way. Like you know, Frank, you know.
I do.
There's no way
Very
that
true.
you would like leave the stove on for a second while you run to Publix.
Oh, hell no.
See? You just wouldn't do that.
No.
There are certain things that you just don't do when you have these conditions. And that was one of the things that... So there's like... But, okay, so in the 9-hour dissertation video thing that they do, dissection video, they say he says... First of all, it's Homer's Iliad. That, for me, that clicks. Yeah.
Interesting.
It also says, and Ari Aster was quoted as saying, this movie was for me. Like, I wanted to make this movie. If you guys like it, you like it. If not, cool.
Yeah.
And years ago, I heard a thing that said, you make 2 for them and 1 for yourself. Will Ferrell said that. So Ari Aster made Hereditary, Midsummer, and then Beau is Afraid. So 2 for us, 1 for himself.
Yeah.
So he said, don't try to dissect this movie. It's meant to be batshit crazy. But in the dissection video, they talk about that it's like multiverse.
Multiverse.
Like there's like several things happening at once.
Okay.
Like several different realities happening at
Right.
once. It's interesting, but again, I didn't like the movie as much as I like Hereditary, so.
Yeah, because I think
There's-
I do like for things to make sense. Like I like the craziness and like the like I think we talked about it in the last episode, like the validation of like, whoa, like this is a crazy fucked up, like somebody's mind can be like this to create
Yes.
this. I like that, but also I do like a puzzle and being able to figure things out, like with the backstory and piecing things together. So when it's not supposed to come together as a puzzle, then it's kind of like I feel like I'm just trying to piece things together, and then new things are popping up, like the twin thing. So he throughout the whole film, he was an only child. And then he is starting to have or he's starting to have visions or dreams. And then his mother said that those were actually memories and that he has a twin brother that is trapped in the attic. When he's never had memories of this twin brother or any recollection of having a twin brother. And then all of a sudden they just drop that in the last like 20 minutes of the film. That part was a little like, what? Is there
So-
I don't really believe that there's actually a twin brother. It was very strange.
I agree. I don't think there's a twin brother. I think that the twin brother is okay. So that's one of the examples. I disagree with the multiverse thing. I agree with the Homer stuff. I think it's very. When he did the examples like this is that, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
hits, that slaps. I get that. But the multiverse thing, so that's part of it. Like in another universe, he had a twin. But
Okay.
I disagree completely with that idea. I think that the idea of the twin is if you're abused as a child, there's this like hero thing inside of you that's like, if I were brave, the brave me would do this.
Yes, that they did that in what was it? What was it? The one with Tom Holland? It was like a Tom Holland. Let me see. Tom Holland. It was on Apple TV, and I don't know if that was the one that I'm thinking of. It might be. The Crowded Room.
Frank, I want you to know that your niece decided once again that this is the appropriate time to eat.
Mm,
So I'm going to mute myself periodically
that's
for
fine.
your sake. Unless you think it would be funny to hear her.
It would be funny. It might get edited out also, so I don't
Okay.
know. Sometimes when I edit it can like take out background noises
It cleans all
from
that stuff up.
from the person that's not talking. So,
Oh, okay.
but okay, have you seen The Crowded Room?
I haven't, Fran, but if it's anything even remotely close to what I think you're about to say, I'm
Friend,
in.
you need to watch it. It was originally on Apple TV, but it is on
Dang.
Amazon Prime now, I think. Or it says requires an add-on, which I would share my Apple TV with you, but Apple TV is weird because you have to do the login, the Apple what do you have to do? The Apple ID or something.
Apple ID.
It's something weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
My mom, I wanted to watch Severance, but I keep forgetting.
Severance is amazing. Yeah, maybe if
I like mind benders for sure.
you will love The Crowded Room. Add that one to your list. It has Tom Holland in it, and it's similar type of thing with abuse and having that. But yeah, it's like the split personalities.
Yes.
That's
Like
an
when you're
interesting, yeah.
abused, it's like you fall into yourself, into your fear,
Mhm.
and then it's almost like having an imaginary friend who is you.
Right.
And when your abuser says you're a piece of shit, your imaginary friend, I'm doing air quotes,
Mhm.
is like, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everything that you want to say.
Yeah.
But you can't.
And usually like
That's how
yeah.
I registered the twin thing in the movie.
And split personalities do come from they usually stem from some sort of abuse in the childhood.
Yes. I think that
Interesting.
and anything she is highly abusive, like cartoonishly abusive if that's a thing.
Yeah. Terrible.
So if she gets a taste in the water of fear or she's going to bounce on it.
Yeah.
She's going to be all over it. So if she sees it's upsetting him, the idea of this false memory is telling me I had a brother.
Mhm.
Where's my brother? Then she knows she can dig into the fear further by saying, yeah, and he didn't love me properly. He didn't listen to me, or he didn't give me what I wanted from him. So I locked him in the attic.
Yeah. Damn. God, she was
Yeah.
cruel.
She really was.
Crazy.
I mean, just faking her own death is crazy work.
Yeah.
And something about okay, so she leaves him the voicemail when he's at the therapist,
Mhm.
and she's nice, and then he misses his flight over a genuine problem that occurred, a real
Right.
problem that happened to him, and she's just like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit." Like totally passive aggressive,
Yeah.
instantly. Like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Don't come. Then he's like, I can get another flight. No, it's fine. Don't come. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll come to you. So it's not a problem for you. And it's not a problem. I just have this situation right now. Like I
Yeah.
can still come. Like he totally reasonable. And she was just so like, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. Bless you, my friend. Bless you, my friend. Bless you, my friend. One more. There it is.
Friend, man, my allergies, friend. My allergies.
Friend, I understand.
I just have allergies all the
understand,
time now. They're not even
Friend,
seasonal.
Friend, can we please talk about the therapist for a second?
Oh yeah.
Friend, talk about new fear unlocked.
That the therapist was paid
That's like
paid and in on it.
and recording it and giving it to his abuser.
Oh God, he should like.
Friend,
There is a special
holy
place
cow.
in hell for him.
Friend, if I ever talk to God, I'm gonna be like, listen, God, Ari Aster is an artist.
Mhm.
And the fucked up things that come into his head, I know maybe you don't understand, but it's art. So you can't condemn him to hell. I need to talk to Ari Aster, basically. So you can't send him to hell over his crazy ass imagination and the shit that can come up into it, because that's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy.
Like, and not only not not only recording the sessions
Mm-hmm.
and giving it to his mother, but coaxing him into saying things that he knows will make it worse.
Like what parts?
Do you feel like you want to kill her?
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, no. So
When would a
he
therapist
asked
ever
him,
say that? Like, what the fuck?
right, he's setting him up to get into even hotter water with his mother. If he, God
True.
forbid, he had said yes to that question.
Yeah. Jesus.
Holy cow. That
Jesus.
is warped. That is so, I was just like, dude. Like, I had a feeling that everything was rigged. Like, okay, another thing I thought of, Rant, and it took
Mhm.
everything in me not to tell you yesterday. Is the doctor, the therapist, or psychiatrist,
Mhm.
really a doctor? He's a paid actor.
Yeah, I mean, you would hope that an actual psychiatrist or any type of mental health professional would not
Would abstain. Would abstain. But
God.
friend, so if he's not a real doctor, then Beau is not getting real medication.
Well, and okay, so another thing that I watched when I watched one of the explanations, I don't think I watched the same one as you watched, but they were saying how the building that he lives in is one that his mom owns, and
Yes.
it was advertised as like a home for people.
Yeah, like a halfway house.
Yeah, for people who were negatively impacted by the her pharmaceutical company.
Yeah.
So like I think he was just like her test dummy for his whole life. And
How? Interesting. Tell me how.
different drugs, like different medications.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't think um like maybe she was coming up with something new or
I
and
just felt like she was cartoonishly abusive. I don't know
yeah,
how else to.
she was
And I think
extremely.
I genuinely think that everybody that he encounters is a paid actor. There hasn't been one person that I was like, okay, this person's really on his side.
Also the UPS guy too. I don't know.
Oh my
If
god. You know that was Bill Hader.
it was?
Did you pick up
No, I didn't
Yeah, it
even
was Bill
recognize
Hader.
that. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, this idiot.
Uh
He's Stefan from Saturday Night Live, and I
right, right.
freaking love Stefan.
But yeah, I
This
wouldn't
guy
have
says everything.
if I was a UPS in that if I saw that, I wouldn't pick up the phone that was ringing. I don't know, would you? I would
So
not want to deliver that type of
obviously,
news to somebody. Like that is
ditto.
like
But I
yeah.
have picked up a phone that I found before.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Interesting.
I found a phone at the beach. It's
Uh-huh.
actually kind of funny because it was in my I'm not a nice person era of my life.
I feel like I'm in
And
that
I'm
right
trying
now.
to do a good deed.
Just kidding.
Trying to do a good deed, friend.
Mhm.
I find a phone at the beach
Mhm.
and I'm like, okay, it's unlocked. So I go through and I call mom. And I'm like, hey, I found this phone. I'm actually leaving, but if you can, if they're with somebody and I can meet up with them, I'll give them back the phone. And the mom was like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Mhm.
So then I said, just tell them to call the phone, right?
Yeah.
So 2.5 seconds later, I get a call. The phone is ringing. So I answer it, and it's this girl, and she's like, you have my phone? And I was like, yeah, I'm over here by the pier if you're facing the water, I'm on the left.
Mhm.
I'm wearing an orange shirt, whatever. Just, meet me over here. And she's like, okay, I'm on my way, but you better be there when I get there. Like, super rude.
What the fuck?
And I was like, I think that you need to reevaluate how you're talking to me right now. And she's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And I said, I don't think it's occurred to you yet that if you're unkind to me, I can just throw your phone in the ocean and then we'll never see each other and you'll never see the phone again. And she was quiet for an extended period of time.
Nice.
And she also had an accent, I'm going to call it, where she was like, yo, where you at? Oh, you need to be there when I get there. Like, talking like that.
Fuck.
And then after I said that and she had her extended pause, she was like, I'm very grateful for your assistance.
Like, what the
Her
fuck? Why
whole
would
demeanor.
somebody, like, you're the one who lost your phone, bitch.
Yeah, bro,
Like,
I'm trying to help you.
Jesus.
I said, there it is. Now I think we're on the same page. So let's start over. I'm standing here at the pier on the left. I'm wearing an orange shirt. And I'm leaving soon, so you need to get here quickly. She's, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there in a few seconds. I'm already walking that way. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for not stealing my phone. I really appreciate it.
Seriously. Like, you could have.
It was just really funny how quickly her demeanor changed.
Yeah. She had to think about it for a second.
I said, I feel like there's like a misunderstanding about all the things I could do to your phone.
Like, you lost
you're
your phone,
unpleasant.
right? And I am this kind person who found your phone and who was
I'm
willing
trying
to
to do
give
the
it
right
back
thing.
to you.
And again, it should be noted that that was totally pre-therapy days.
Wow.
Where it was like, first instinct was probably, oh no, new free phone. Somebody's gonna have a bad
Finders
day.
keepers. Yeah.
Losers are we thing. Yeah, no, I was not in my nice girl or my soft girl era by any means. So to try, it's like trying to, like, I was there, like, I didn't want to be disturbed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't want to go out of my way. So I found the phone, and, if it had been 2 days before, I probably would have been like, well, somebody lost their phone. That sucks. And just left it right where I found it.
Yeah.
But something in me was like, let me help this person. If I lose my phone, I would want somebody to help me.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was so nasty. And I'm like, try again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. She turned into a call center representative trying to sell me AT&T
Thank
service.
you so much.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real fast. Front. So in the mom's house,
Oh, back
when
to
there's
Beau
the
is Afraid?
back to Beau.
Okay.
When in the mom's house,
Yes.
when they show the portrait of her made out of all the little pictures.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Friend, those people,
Or they work for her.
if you look, yeah, some of them were his neighbors.
Really? I didn't. Oh, I need to go back and look at that picture because I saw the
Friend,
couple that like kidnapped him, basically.
yeah,
That part was sketchy. It's like, oh, you hit him with a
yeah,
truck or whatever, but you don't take him
Yeah.
to the hospital. You just take him to your house.
mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And the girl.
And then when his stitches opened up, he refused to suture them again. Oh, just don't do any jumping jacks. He's not a real doctor.
Yeah, not a real doctor.
And friend, Elaine was there.
Which one's Elaine?
The little girl that he met on the boat when he was a little boy.
Yeah. Well, that Parker Posey.
Yeah.
Oh my
Parker
God.
Posey.
Everybody was just an actor in his life.
Yes. It's like a really horrible version
That's
of the Truman Show.
So sad. You're
Yeah.
right. It's
And
so
then
sad.
so in this thing, the dissection video,
Mm-hmm.
when he's trying to get the water, poor bless his heart, and he's freaking out because people are getting into his building and he doesn't have the change and the card isn't reading. Like, she canceled his credit card. What a bitch. Like, it's like, holy shit, all this stuff is happening all at once.
Yeah.
And the guy says something like, I'm not the one doing this to you. So that type of language is sprinkled all throughout.
Yes.
Yo, friend, and then the multiverse thing,
Easy.
when he's talking to the little girl, when the mom, Michael Scott's wife
Yeah.
from The Office.
I know, that's what I said that too. Holly.
Holly. When he's talking to Holly, I know that's not her name, but that's what we're going to call her. And she gives him the remote and says channel 78.
Yes. And the little, like, yeah, she whispers and tells
When
him
he
shit.
hits fast forward, friend.
Yes. And he sees
How
yeah.
trippy
Oh my
was
God.
that, friend?
He literally saw his future when he hits fast forward.
Holy cow. That, for me, that was like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. God.
So that's part of the reason why he says, like, there's, like, multiverses where, like, this has already happened in the other universe.
I feel like I need to
That's why
watch it
there's
again.
footage.
Not anytime soon, but I think
No.
I might want to watch it again just to catch little things. You know, I feel like there's so many little things there.
I think that I would watch it again, but not in one sit-in. It would have to be like, I watch an hour tonight, I watch an hour tomorrow night, and
It's a long ass movie. 3 hours is a lot.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And I feel like by the time you get to the end, you forgot what happened in the beginning.
Yeah. I need to look up how long Eddington is.
And I didn't take notes, Frank.
I didn't take notes either.
Eddington notes. I didn't take notes.
Okay, well, Eddington is 2 hours and 25 minutes.
That's not as bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like that's like standard for good movies
also,
in today's
Ari
day and
Aster
age.
is listed as a cast member.
Interesting. Okay, Ari. Get in on it.
Oh, Austin Butler is in it. And Emma Stone.
Fran, yeah.
Okay.
I read that. Fran, did you know that Joaquin Phoenix grew up in like a dead ass cult? Like a real cult?
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, you know. Do you remember the cult where I can't remember what it's called right now? Sun something, I feel like.
Okay.
Love something, love sun something. Where the guy had honeypots. Where he was like training the younger girls in the cult how to have sex and how to please men in order to use them as recruits for the religion.
Interesting.
Are you Googling? Never mind.
I was looking up Joaquin Phoenix. He was born in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Cult.
And then he moved to Caracas, so that's
wait, it
why
says Joaquin Phoenix was not personally in a cult. Oh, but his parents briefly joined the controversial religious group, the Children of God. Oh, Family International? TFI?
Let me see.
Interesting. Children of God.
I've always read that he was like in it.
Did they have a documentary about the Children of
Yes,
God?
there are several.
Okay.
There are a few.
I love cults. Like, I just think they're fascinating. Obviously, they're terrible what people go through, but I could talk about cults all day long.
Me too. And honestly, it makes me a little bit sad when people aren't into it.
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't
I
you
wanna
be?
know.
It's so fascinating.
Joaquin was born into the group in 1974. His parents became disillusioned and left around 1977 or 1978
Okay.
when he was 3 or 4.
Yeah. He's pretty young.
That is pretty young. I thought he was like in it, like Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Scientology. That's a whole nother
Friend,
episode.
let's not talk about Scientology.
Oh,
Friend.
yeah.
Let's not talk about.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Scientology.
That is
Let's not
for
talk about
another day.
Scientology.
But, yeah, so, Beau is Afraid was, God, that was up there with
Friend,
one
if
of
you
the
had to
most.
if you had to give it a rating, out of 10, 10 being the best, where would you put it?
I'd say give it a solid 7.
7 is fair. I think if when it comes to the
Yeah.
story and my general interest, it's a 7. When it comes to the artwork, the cinematography in it,
Mhm.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
It's
it
beautiful.
was a masterpiece. It was. I think it was just a little
Too wonky.
it was. I wanted to put the puzzle pieces together and I was having trouble doing so.
Right. And I think that's what Ari Aster intended.
Yeah. So, I mean, 10 out of 10, I guess, if it was that's what he intended.
Just for the art.
It was
Just for the artwork,
yeah.
10 out of 10.
Also,
I
it did
feel
not
like
feel
I
like a
want to have
3-hour
a...
movie.
No, it didn't. I can admit that.
Yeah,
I
it
can
didn't.
concede that as
It
well.
did not like drag on. It was like I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Something's
The whole
happening
time.
all the
The whole
time.
time I was
Yeah.
just like, "Oh my god."
Gosh, even when he was walking after the therapist and they're like, "Oh, that guy's about to jump from a building." It's like, "What?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Why isn't
Everything
anybody calling the
I
cops?"
know. It was crazy. It was a crazy. Okay, so maybe higher than a 7. I don't know. I just said 7 because I feel like
No, I think it has to be categorized.
yeah,
If it's just the story and my level of interest, 7. I think it was, I don't want to say confusing,
the big penis dad was weird.
way off the track. See, for me,
That didn't fit for
like,
me.
I think I said this last episode where it's like, I like the sense of this could really happen.
Mhm.
So they had me up until, oh, Frank, hold on to your head, Frank, because I'm about to blow it off.
Tell me, friend, tell me.
Frank, hold on. I just had to sit up. I had to sit crisscross applesauce, Frank.
Okay, friend.
Frank, in the dissection video, I told you there have been things that I'm like, okay, I agree with that. No, I don't agree with that. Frank, he says that the big penis dad
Yeah.
is not actually a big penis dad.
Okay.
It's a a metaphorical representation of Beau's essay by his father.
What?
He sees that is how his brain, the level of abuse by his father was so huge that, and it would happen in the attic.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, that was one of the things that he came up with that I was like, nobody told me to hold on to my head.
Seriously.
Like, why doesn't the mom... So then part of the reason why he says that the mom resents Beau so much is because he was born from an assault. That's why
Oh.
the mom who resents him, she's this like powerful CEO,
Mhm.
entrepreneur type.
Yeah.
Probably the last thing on her radar was having a kid.
Yeah.
And then she's assaulted by his father, tries to make it work because of old school way of thinking, oh, you're pregnant by this person, you have to marry them. And then the guy is just a general POS.
Yeah.
And then, so now Beau is being subjected to him as well. And the way that Beau's mind wraps itself around what happened to him
Uh-huh.
is that what he saw when he looked in there.
Wow.
Blew my mind, Frank. I was like, whoa!
Yeah.
The
That is
freaking...
I did not think that at all. I mean, I did not put that together at all. That is yeah. Mind blown, friend.
Yeah.
Mind blown,
Yeah,
friend.
friend.
I'm gonna have to go talk to Maximus about this right now, friend. Oh, friend, I got like yeah, friend. Damn, friend.
Yeah, friend, that blew my mind. That part blew... I told you, there's parts where I'm like, yep, I 100% agree with that. Great take, love it. But with that one, holy cow.
Yeah.
The multiverse thing, I didn't really... There was a thing that talked about like Beau's life being an infinite loop.
Okay.
Where like he leaves Holly's house, and then a couple days later, another version of Beau is entering Holly's house. Like his house, because there's a lot of representations of the number 8.
Okay.
So if you turn it on its side, like at the beginning of the movie, they show an outlet that's turned on its side, so it's like a hint. Look at things from the side. So there's 888 everywhere, and then
Gotcha.
it's like you turn on its side, it's an infinity symbol.
Yeah.
So there's like a theory that the story of him in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and when they were cranking that horn thing during the play,
Yes.
I was like, that thing's a hypnosis contraption of some sort. Like there were parts of the movie that just popped out to me.
Yeah.
So when he's under that hypnosis and he's seeing this like other life that he could have had,
Mm-hmm.
where he breaks the cycle and he loves his sons, and
Yeah.
like that is happening. So the pregnant woman is actually pregnant by him.
Interesting. Okay.
That's why she's being so like immediately is like speaking to him softly and helping. Like if you're a female in the woods and you're singing along, la 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 la,
and you're alone,
and you're pregnant, and
there's a strange
then there's
man.
this guy who's like, "Hey, you're not gonna be like hi. You're gonna be
bye,
like,
bitch.
yeah, bye. Yeah, but she's being. It's like she already has something, a feeling towards him where she feels safe.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
when I first saw that, I was like, he finds a pregnant
Ain't no
woman
way.
alone, dark in the woods, and tries to approach her, and she's just like, oh, hi, strange man. Yeah, come with me. I'd be like, fuck no.
So, like, friend, that's what I'm saying. Like, for certain things, it's like, okay, Homer's Iliad, get it.
Yeah.
The infinite loop where he's like, oh, and they say that his mom is God. That's really how she sees everything, and how she. Yeah, it's definitely the more interesting.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster. It was a wild ride, and I just want to do a little props to snaps for Ari, because that was, but
well done. I mean, I think that was the point. He wanted people to talk about it. He wanted people to
it was
think about it, and
it really was Great. I think we need to watch Eddington next, and then have another discussion, friend.
Eddington. Our Western.
Yep, our Western.
I hope it's a little more normal, friend.
Yeah, me too, friend. But, okay, friend, I'm going to finish this omelet. I'm starving.
Friend, what did the egg say when he had too much to drink? Omelet!
Okay.
Yes.
Bye, friend.
I'm like 4 for 4 right now, friend.
That was a good one. Okay.
Yeah, late friend, bye, friend.
Late friend, bye, friend. Late friend, bye, friend.
That's good, friend. Late friend, bye, friend.
If you like today's episode, make sure to hit the follow or subscribe button. We drop new episodes every Tuesday. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube. Just search for Pinch of Petty. We'll see you next time, and remember, stay petty out there.